another crypto hardware wallet review video for you. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at a comparison of two of the most popular hardware wallets on the market. On my left, we have one of the original OG wallets, which is known as the KeepKey. This is actually one of my favorite wallets to use still to this day, and I'll explain kind of why in a minute. And then on my right here, we have a relatively newcomer. This is the BC Vault, and this is one of the most unique hardware wallets that I've ever personally used, and I'll kind of touch on those features here in just a minute. But before I kind of jump into the categories that we're going to cover in today's video, I did want to give a quick shout out to my website, bitcoinlockup.com. If you want to go ahead and check it out, I have tons of crypto hardware wallet reviews, comparison reviews, as well as recovery seed backup and other crypto product reviews as well. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. Also, I just wrote a very in-depth, very thorough, very well-researched ebook that I completely for free. You can download from my website here. It's called 5 Best Ways to Secure Your Cryptocurrency. It's a giant orange button in the top right corner of my website, so you can't miss it. 100% free, so go ahead and check it out. So let's get back to the review video here. So we're going to cover a couple different categories here. We're going to cover the overall form factor, usability and security of the device. We're going to take a look at the coin support for each device and point out some of the unique coins that you have. And then we're going to finally end on a price comparison, and if I had to choose between one of these two wallets at the end of the day, which one I would actually choose. So stay tuned for the whole video to find out what I would actually choose for you. So let's jump right into it. So as I mentioned here on the left, this is a KeepKey. So the KeepKey, and I'm going to pull the device out here. So the KeepKey is one of the first original hardware wallets next to Ledger and Trezor, and it's got a really cool, unique form factor here. So as you can see, it's a fairly large device. It's got a nice premium aluminum backing. It's very sturdy. Very high quality, very robust materialing. It just feels like a high quality and a premium device when you hold it in your hand. They call this the simplest hardware wallet because it's very simple. There's only one button at the top, and then you have one button on the bottom, one port on the bottom, which is a micro USB so that you can connect it and manage your portfolio. So they've done a lot of different updates and overall complete overhaul on their website here. KeepKey is owned by Shapeshift, so they have a whole new Shapeshift KeepKey integration here on their website, which is really cool, and it's actually one of the reasons that I use this as one of my daily user hardware wallets. So what they've done here is they've integrated the trading, portfolio management, sending and receiving. They have a whole new platform that's completely for free that is really cool, and I use myself here. That you can get for free when you get the KeepKey. The KeepKey, like I said, it does have a full screen right here. So even though it doesn't allow you to scan QR codes, it is large enough to show full wallet addresses and things of that nature so that you don't have to wait for it to scroll. This is technically considered in the more of like the entry-level mid-tier device, but as far as the overall quality, this far surpasses what some of the other compared wallets like the Ledger Nano S and the Trezor One. This one is by far a much higher quality user, and the overall user experience on it is really nice. I'll link down my review video for the KeepKey as well, and you can kind of see their user interface, the way that you can trade coins and stuff. But what I really like about this is this has the trading platform built into their platform, so you can keep your private keys on your hardware wallet while initiating trades, which is something that you cannot do with any other hardware wallet. Typically, if you want to trade your coins, you got to transfer your private keys over to the exchange. Once they receive it, you can initiate the change, and then when you're ready to close the trade, you have to bring it back to your device. But you lose control or possession of your private keys whenever you do that. So that is a huge security risk. So they've really come a long way in allowing you to use an intuitive platform, not only to manage portfolio, but to manage your coins and manage all trades completely safely on this device. So again, that's one of the biggest reasons is the overall user experience and user interface is why this is one of my daily users. And we'll kind of talk about some of the specials here in just a minute, but that's going to be your KeepKey if you're unfamiliar with it. So we're going to take a look on my right here. This is the BC Vault. This is a relatively newcomer, but like I mentioned, this is a fairly new company and a brand new device. It's extremely unique, unlike any other hardware wallet that I've used. So I'm going to pull it out and kind of explain what that is. But before I do want to say that the device that was sent to me here is a custom edition here, so it's not the exact copy that when you purchase it you'll receive, and I'll explain exactly what that is in just a second. All right, so here's the BC Vault. So This is a limited edition. The only difference here is that it has a aluminum kind of casing on this particular device, whereas the normal device is all black, and it has a premium matte finish on the device as well. It's just not used in aluminum, so that's really the only difference here. But taking a look at the overall design and form factor here, you do have, initially you have an SD card slot, so if you want to sign transactions or sign things offline and put it into the device, you can do that as well. It does have a USB-C port, which is fairly universal. This device is managed only online. Neither of these devices are wireless, so you can manage them on the web application on their website. There's also a custom desktop application that you can download for it as well. But as you can see, it's a fairly large screen here. You have a navigational D-pad here and a clickable button in the middle. And what I really like about this device that makes it completely unique is initially you don't set it up like you would any other BIP39 or standard hardware wallet where you write down your 12 or 24 word recovery seed phrase. What this one is, has a custom chip and a custom algorithm where you actually physically shake the device when you initialize it and set it up, because each movement generates a different motion, and it has a gyroscope and some other cool features that are built in. But basically, if you ever need to back up this device, it gives you the ability to create a custom QR code, which I actually really like, because if you ever, say for instance, leave your recovery seed hidden away in a sock drawer or anything, don't do that by the way, but if you leave it in a custom location and people come across it and they understand that they could use those 12 or 24 words to steal your funds and import it into a new wallet, you're kind of SOL. But with this device, if someone were to come across a custom QR code or anything like that, you know, it would be a little more inconspicuous. It wouldn't be obvious what it is. So I do like that as a security feature. In addition, this particular device holds up to 2,000 different encrypted wallets simultaneously, which is more than any other hardware wallet I've ever used or personally heard of or seen. So that's really, really cool. On top of that, this is one that is set up and initialized for multi-sig or multiple signatures. And basically what that means is that you can have not only just 2,000 coins, you can have 2,000 individual wallets, and you can have different permission levels on each wallet. So what does that mean? Let's say you want to share this wallet with your family securely. Let's say you each individually want to have your own wallet, and then you want to have a shared wallet for, say, a family vacation, for instance. So what you can do is you can set up multiple passwords, multiple pins, multiple you can actually set up custom movements on the D-pad as well. So there's multiple factors of authentication that you can do, and you can have multiple users sign off to send a transaction out of a wallet, which is super unique and super cool. You can technically do that with some of like this wallet and some other wallets through third-party apps, but it's pretty difficult to use. This is the easiest one that I've ever personally used multi-sig with, so I really, really like that. What that basically means is you can have this wallet shared securely for your whole family. You can have one for your corporation. You can have one set up for just between you and your friends and have no security risk whatsoever, because each wallet can have as many coins as you want. You can have multiple passwords, multiple pins, multiple setups on each individual wallet, so that if you hand this wallet off to your friend and they go and manage their wallet, they only have access to their particular wallet. So that's actually really, really cool features. This is one of the only wallets that you can securely share with another user and still have privacy and have access only to your own wallets, and then have multiple shared wallets as well. So really, really cool on this particular device that is unlike anything else that I've ever seen. So let's kind of talk about the coin support for these two. So these are both going to hold all the major ERC20 tokens. Some of the unique native apps, and I'll explain what that is in just a second, that each of these can hold is on the KeepKey here. When you're dealing with trading, you have a lot of the stable coins, which is really nice. You have your true USD, you have a DAI, which is a Ethereum stable coin, Tether and things of that nature, which is really cool. You have some unique ERC20 tokens natively, like First Blood, Polymath, that kind of thing, and you can also initiate trades on those securely with this hardware wallet. The BC Vault has also some unique coins that you're not going to find natively anywhere else. Some examples are like CND, which is Syndicator, ICX or Icon, Omise Go, which is OMG, and you have some really unique coins that you can natively use. Now, they both technically will support all ERC20 tokens, which you have to have a custom setup for, which I'll link down kind of the instructions and differences below, but kind of bringing this full circle, there's only a handful on each of these that are native apps. Technically, you're going to have more native apps that are available on the BC Vault than you are on the KeepKey. The KeepKey natively is going to support about 60 to 70 different coins natively, but technically can hold over 1,000 coins if you incorporate all the ERC20 tokens that are supported by third-party wallets like My Ether Wallet or My Crypto, something along those lines. And there's I think about roughly 70 to 80 native applications that you can use on the BC Vault. They're all going to include your basic large market cap coins, your BNB, your BTC, your LTC, you know, all the major coins that you're initially going to want, and they also have very unique differences for native apps on their other coins as well. So go ahead and check the links in the description below if you're very curious about a specific coin. So comparatively, this one technically will hold more coins or more native applications, but they will both hold all ERC20 tokens if you need to, so that's really, really nice. So fairly close comparison there. So let's kind of end on the overall price and comparison of these wallets. So I'd say this is more of a mid-tier premium device, and this is more in the echelon of an entry level, even though it does have a premium design and a premium finish. So with the current or the full prices of each of these devices, the BC Vault is going to come in at roughly 134 euros, which translates to about $142, give or take a few dollars, USD on this particular wallet. The full price on the KeepKey wallet is $79. However, at least for the next week, they are having a special where you can get this wallet for only $10. I'm not kidding, you cannot beat that. There is no other hardware wallet where you can get that, and the user experience on this wallet is very, very good. So if you are budget conscious, you're kind of dipping your toe in the water, the KeepKey you cannot beat for $10. Outside of that promo, when that ends in potentially a week or two, I believe it's going to have an option for $49 as the sale price up and through Black Friday. But again, the normal price on this is $79, and the normal price on this is roughly $142. So what would I choose if I could only choose one? Well, it may seem obvious based on kind of the features and some of the design elements of these, but to be perfectly honest, the user experience and the ability to trade on this KeepKey device has made this one of my favorite, if not my favorite hardware wallet of 2019. I'm not kidding. Previously, their user experience was subpar, but they've really stepped it up here with the new design and the new Shapeshift platform and everything utilizing the KeepKey. You mix that with the $10 price point, you really can't be beat. Although there are some unique security features and a lot of upgraded features for advanced users and sharing wallets and things like that for this wallet as well. The bottom line is, and this is one of the toughest decisions because I really like each of these wallets in kind of their own unique ways, and I actually use both of them frequently. But for the money, for the bang for the buck, for everything that I would choose, I would still honestly choose KeepKey just because that user experience is unsurpassed. The $10 price point with the special going on right now is unheard of. It's ridiculous. And then as well as just having the overall normal full price, $79 is still good for people to dip their toe if they're getting entry level and they don't have more than 40 to 50 coins, excuse me, that they're trying to manage or they're trying to use on the device at one particular time. However, if you do have a large portfolio, you're trying to expand into several hundred coins, or you want to share this device with multiple people, with multiple security levels, you have a lot more customization with this product, and then a lot of different additional security measures so that you can safely share this wallet with multiple people. So if my back was against the wall, I could only have one personally, just because I like to personally trade and I like the user interface, I would personally choose KeepKey. However, I still use this wallet for very specific sharing purposes. It's got a very clean UI, very clean user experience. I love both of these wallets to death, but they are two different ends of the spectrum. This is more of your entry-level wallet, and this is more of your premium and your high-end products. So I'm going to wrap this up video up here. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below in the comments. I will personally answer them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If it brought you value in any way, if you learned something new, I would really appreciate it. If you hated this video or you thought it sucked, give it a thumbs down. I need as much feedback as possible so that I know what kind of videos you guys want to watch. And then finally, if you are new to the channel, I would appreciate if you like to subscribe. If you want more crypto hardware wallet reviews, comparison reviews, different ways to protect your private keys and different ways to protect your crypto, this is the right channel for you. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up here.